This is bag number 7. I numbered them. Of the 10 bags that I bought for a grand total of $50, $54.90 for 10 bags. No taxes. So this is bag number 7. If you haven't watched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I'll leave links in the description below. I wanted to see if I'd get my $54.90 back, and so far I'm pretty confident that I will, because the first couple bags had some nice things in them, and they all had at least one nice thing in it. Kind of shaking it up a bit on how I open it. Brace it with a little piece of plastic in it. I thought it was, unless that, I think it's made to look like amber with specimens in it. It's not, it's plastic. Okay, I'm gonna have to just take that right out. Staples can be a great detriment to some of these things sometimes. When they staple it right in there, that. Hopefully I'm not wrecking anything. A Caprice watch. It's in pretty good shape. Needs cleaning. Very utilitarian. I doubt that's the original band. It's a nice band, so I might just harvest it for the band. There is it's an older one. It's got the hook. Probably aluminum. Peeling. The pearls are peeling. The little beads in the middle are quite nice. They would clean up nice. They're like the rondelles, faceted rondelles. So I would probably, it's a solid heavy necklace, but I would probably just harvest it for the beads. And that looks as though it's probably plastic. With the amber theme. That seems to be the theme of the last couple bags. Another one of those. Oh, here in our last bag, there was a hand knotted similar one to that. This is definitely vintage, but it's in kind of rough shape. So what I would probably do is turn that into, like restring it and turn it into a bracelet and add it to that necklace, so people have, and then maybe another pair of earrings to go with it, and make a set. So maybe one piece would be, you know, true vintage, and then the beads are upcycled. That's kind of nice. I like that. Again, more amber tone. This is definitely plastic. You can see the seams in it, so you know, it's plastic. Probably from the 60s, 70s. It's got the brass barrel clasp. I would polish it up. You can get that quite nice and clean and shiny. Quite the amber. And look, there's a very, I don't know what you'd call that, what color yellow that is. That is yellow. Got a slight greeny hue to it. Mother of pearl dyed, obviously. Jules and James, $9.99 from China. Oh, $9.97, sorry. The beads are interesting. Here is more aventurine, kind of a creamy color. Matches the bracelets, or doesn't match. It's the same style as the ones from the other bag. These are plastic, molded on, kind of a lavender color, made to look probably like a light amethyst. They're older, but they're not particularly valuable in any way, shape, or form. There's an artisan piece with some, again, the amber colored beads. They almost look like handmade beads. Pressed glass. The toggle clasp. I like the beads. I will probably harvest those. There's a little whistle. It seems to be, I don't know, it's just a little tiki guy. I thought it was a whistle, but it's not. Oh, now I doubt that's Swarovski. Swarovski. I can never say that word. It's got the swan as though it would be. It might be. I kind of doubt it. They are very sparkly. I'll give that a Google search. There is a fashion bracelet. Looks like quartzes and jasper probably. Save the beads. Save the beads. There's a, there's a, oh, I got it. Okay, so this is older. They're plastic, hand knotted, kind of a clear red bead. They are in kind of rough shape. So what I would probably do is restring them, and instead of hand knotting them, put a little seed bead in between each of them. And a lot of times that helps with length, because with these older ones, you're lucky if they're 15 inches. And it'd be worn like a Marge Simpson choker. And a lot of people don't like that. So adding the seed beads just gives it a little extra length. And just a little bit more, gives it a higher quality feel. I don't hate that though, because red is not a common color to run across, believe it or not. Okay, so this is what I saw. I'm clearing the plate for this one. I saw this in the bag when I grabbed it. And like I said a few seconds ago actually, that red is not a common color to come across, even in plastic. But look at that clasp. That is an old clasp. It's got a nice little leaf motif kind of soldered onto it's not just a regular hook. But what it is these little, they're not bicone beads, they're cone beads. Bicone would be two ends. And they've got the faceted bead in the middle, and that is glass. And those are probably tiny little brass seed beads. And that is probably from the 40s, I'm going to guess. And that is an absolutely exquisite color of red. I don't know if you can see that on there, sparkles. So I'd polish that up a little bit. I wouldn't want to damage it in case there's looks like there's a gold plating on there. So I'd just very delicately go over that. But that is definitely a nice find. I think somebody liked beads as much as I do. Oh, wow. Here's another one. Now, I had a black one like this. This is also quite old. You can tell by the beads. They don't make them like this anymore. They look hand-faceted because they're not even. And I had a black one like this, and I restrung it. It looks like somebody has restrung it and did a pattern with it. It might be original, but I somewhat doubt it. So that will need a restring of sorts. It might be original. I will do some Google searching to try and get it as close to its original as possible. That's quite pretty. That's, again, kind of a honey color, I would say. Golden honey glass. Quite nice. Again, those are nice beads. So not a bad find. A lot of these need repair. I have a feeling maybe this was maybe a jewelry reseller's lot. That says it's marked. Now these are quite dirty. Marvella. They need cleaning. They don't look like they're in bad shape. They just need a cleaning. But sometimes when you go to clean them, the finish comes off of them. But I will give that I'll give it a go. Give it a go, eh? Another kind of artisan piece. The various beads. I don't want to. I don't want dead one right here. I'm going to put that over to the side on its own. A lot of these little tiki guys. Not sure why they're there. That can go right in the Garbaggio artisan piece. Now this little guy right here, this is going to sound really strange, but it's got the little rose. These are molded plastic, probably from the 70s. And it may be missing one, or maybe it's just gotten moved around. But these actually are fairly collectible. People tend to like these anyway. Like I've had these and they've sold just because of probably a nostalgic. And the elephants with their trunks turned up is good luck, good fortune. So that's not a terrible find. I wouldn't price that overly high or anything. It's cheap plastic. There's no doubt about that. But it's got a collectible aspect to it. This is probably a Shoppers Drug Mart or a Hardeen's piece. It's kind of pretty. And there is the faux pearl, and I don't think it's not hematite, but it's like a marcasite type. It's probably glass or metal. I've got a whole bag of those. Another seed necklace. Molded plastic. I'm still looking for the earring. Not that one. There's two earrings that are missing their mates. I was hoping to find in one of these bags. A lot of tiki stuff in here. That's artisan glass. Wood. Oh, and that's with it, so it must be the matching earrings to that. Yep. So it's glass and plastic. Oh, just a minute. Oh, no, it's glass. Glass and wood. Probably from the 70s or 80s, this blue. I know the gem colors in the 80s were big. That has a 70s or 80s feel to it. That's something somebody's made, I think. And then we have two Paw Patrol watches. I will find somebody with some little guys to give those to. And another faux amber that is just pressed plastic, molded plastic. This is going in my little junk bag. I never know what to do with these because, you know, I might actually wear that. There's nothing wrong with the look of that. Although I find plastic gets kind of hot. So this was bag number 7. Oh, obviously, because my breath kind of got taken away when I saw this. That is my favorite in the entire bag. Maybe even in the entire lot so far. This one too. Oh yeah, this guy right here. Needs a restring. It's kind of sad. It looks like it had 2 tassels. But I can probably reconfigure it so it has its original look, but missing a little bit. And I like this little guy right here. I think all of the glass beads were nice. This is definitely my favorite. A lot of stones. You know. But anyway, that is bag number 7. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, ideas, just message me, drop a comment down below. Yeah, look forward to hearing any comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to see any tutorials, any ideas, let me know.